Outrun. Outrun. Yeah. One, two, three, hit it. Ready. Yeah.
Just kind of playing around with views here on the stream. We'll see if I actually manage to do anything interesting today. I'm trying to tidy up a bit. See how my hotkeys work. That's for, oh, that's for the microscope. That's my browser. Yeah, hey, thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in, I don't know how exciting this will be. I don't know how long this will last. One thing I want to try doing is bungle my way through removing this ESP8266 module from this board, because I started this up yesterday and I went to give it a try, and the 8266 got real hot, and so I think it's just dead. Luckily, I have a dead board with a spare. So I'm hoping to transplant these two. And we'll see what happens. Been meaning to stream more. Setup was kind of torn down. And now I'm giving it a try again to see if the things are working. Alright. Also helps now that I got this this little scene switcher keyboard over here working again. One of the things I want to do is I've got a hot air workstation, or a little hot air gun. I'm hoping I can kind of heat that up with this, although this looks like a huge nozzle, but I guess it's not too bad. Kind of want to apply heat, get all the solder loosened, and then kind of press this thing off the board. I can turn that on. I got it coming up to temperature. It's been a while since I used this, so we'll see. Oh well, it's still working. Very tempted to put my hand in front of it to see if it's warm. That's very stupid. Just figured I'd announce that temptation out loud so that I don't do it.
Outrun.
It's at 572 right now. We need to get a little hotter. So I don't know, let's see what starts happening here, if I can cause a disaster. Oh, you know what I need first, actually? Just occurred to me. I need flux. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Coat this thing in flux. So then, maybe I'll have the solder flow a little better. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for like a toothpick or something. Yeah, no, I can probably just use my tweezers to spread it on there. I got something to apply it. No? I guess I could just use a slip of paper I got here. I just kind of want to dip something in the flux. I don't know, the flux brush. Oh, this flux looks gnarly. Of course, sniffing it's not the best idea. But yeah, I just kind of I'm gonna heat this up, and it's gonna smear all over, but it's hopefully gonna allow the solder to lift up more easily. This is not the most professional process, but I've done it this way before. There we go. Well, that flux is hopefully just going to kind of melt and mix with the solder and make it easier to lift this guy away. Oh yeah, I was going to look up real quick. So I remember what this hotkey is. Yeah. It's been a while since I used it. I can set a temperature on it. I forget what's a good temperature. 300C, but I think this thing's in Fahrenheit. The temperature should hot air solder be 300C. I really wish it was in Celsius. I wonder if that's a setting I can get on there. Yeah, 572. Okay, well. So, I got the station. Oh, that's what I originally had it set at, was 572. Okay. I think I'm thinking the soldering iron is hotter. And somehow I need this to be hotter. Alright, well, let's, after could be nice and so many things, yeah. Alright, well, here we are on this. I don't know, I think the main thing I want to do is apply some heat. And see if I can get this solder to melt a little bit. There we go. Just kind of pushing the flux around. I don't really want to desolder anything else. I don't have the blower up too high, and I really just like cake this. I guess we'll see if my plan is actually worthwhile. Maybe what I need to do first is wick this all up with a soldering iron. They do have some solder wick around it. I was kind of hoping that it would just sort of like magically melt and come free. I haven't dealt with one of these castellated parts yet. I got solder wick. Oh, there's my solder wick. Soldering iron. I guess what I'm thinking is I need to run the soldering iron along with the wick along here. Soak up some of the solder. Iron's heating up. Shoot. I also don't want to, like, destroy this LED that's right nearby. Very clumsy today. Alright. It's mopping up some of the solder. And I'm kind of practicing this on this component because this is the bad one. I see, okay, so the solder wick is making some progress here. I'm thinking it's the hot air that's gonna get me like structural release from the board. I can't really use my desoldering iron to get rid of this. Or desoldering syringe, I don't have a desoldering iron. Do. I guess the way I soldered it down. But I don't think that's the way I'm getting it back up again. I'm lifting some of the solder away from here. Man. I'm really not all that familiar with how to get this part off the board. If it were a through-hole part, or even if it were a single surface mounted chip, I could see maybe how to get under it, but I gotta keep all of this hot long enough to get this chip off the board. Maybe I'll try the hot air again. I wonder if I should get a smaller tip. I don't know. Maybe I do need a higher temp. I mean, I don't want to like absolutely scorch the part, but I do want to get it off the board. I feel like I need to get all the solder hot at once. And keep it hot long enough for it to start to move. Oh, maybe I need to turn up the airflow. Also, these helping hands keep wanting to scooch around. Don't like it. I see the solder starting to flow. But I might just be looking at flux. I don't think I'm keeping it hot enough to keep the solder melted. And so I'm wondering if I need to get like a pick under the other side of the board. Trying to keep my hand out of the way too, because of course this is hot. I am just kind of scorching. Well, the problem with it is it has no legs. The legs are the solder. It's not actually through hole, it's kind of a weird, unholy kind of surface mount. Oh. Well, she is lifting. Okay, I'm just hoping I'm not destroying the traces underneath. There she goes. Oh, I'm under the circuit board, that's my problem. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. We got her off. Hopefully I didn't entirely destroy everything. And it's smoking. That's not good. Because I want to replace it. So yeah, so this is the part. It's it has no legs. It's what they call castellated. And the solder is the only thing really attaching it to the board. And then the board, so it's basically like a surface mount kind of thing. So yeah, now I'm wondering, I'm cleaning this up a little bit. Re-tin the pads. Hopefully no harm, no foul. I think I'm just absolutely scorching this flux though. Probably too high a temp. It's easier to solder than it is to desolder. And then, having done that, maybe this will be easier to get off. So I want to take this one off this board too, and then transplant. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure I let the magic smoke out of this. But this is a basically the Wi-Fi mode. Or the kit computer I built. Did I bring isopropyl? I don't think I brought isopropyl out here. I did bring brushes and things. So I don't think I wrecked anything else in this area, did I? Looks like the traces are probably intact. First time doing this, so it's just as likely I'm going to cook the whole thing. Alright, well let's get this out of the helping hands for now, because I think I'm going to give that a bath in alcohol later. I would like to get this off to do the transplant. I'm trying to think of a good way to hold this. I don't want to totally destroy the board. It could be interesting to transplant the old, supposedly broken one onto this dev board and see what it does. Okay, well, we got that. But this one doesn't have nearly as much solder on it because this was placed by a machine that knew what it was doing. Got a Discord notice, and it turns out it's from my own Discord telling me I'm online. Thank you, Discord. I really overdid it with the flex on that other board. This one probably doesn't need nearly as much. So I don't know, maybe I can like... Kind of gross, my flex is all sort of gummed up. It still works as flex, but it's not really appealing looking. I just kind of want to spread some flux in here so that, like, when I go at the solder paste that I presume is under here, it'll come up easy. Because I would like to, the other part I didn't care if I ended up destroying. I would like to preserve this part because this is the donor replacement part. It's plenty of gook. Let's go. What I'd like to do... shoot. I don't want to melt the helping hand. This board is not entirely stable. I need to apply some physical oomph to it. Yeah, I think this will be good enough. I believe I got some purchase. There we go. Well, I guess the question will be, did I destroy anything useful on this? As I can tell... Come on, focus. As I can tell, it's rather intact. But did alright. I gotta keep these apart. This is the broken one. Get that. Okay. So yeah... I don't think I cooked anything on this. Focus. Thank you. Doesn't look like I cooked anything too much. But this board might actually be handy again later. It did kind of cook my helping hands a little bit, but that's okay. Better the helping hands than my own hands. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I think maybe the reason I cooked the other 8266 is these jumpers were flipped 90 degrees. So they went across, so instead of going vertically up the board, they went crosswise. So I think I connected a transmit pin to a transmit pin or whatever on the 8266, and I believe that made it unhappy. But we'll see. I don't know, maybe we can look at the whole workbench and see what we got. Some. Another unfortunate thing I know is heat damages the die on this board, which is part of the reason for having the board in the first place, which makes me sad that it's kind of, repair is kind of cooking it a little bit, but I also want a functional board. And I know that you can program this once it's on this. I've already gotten past the point where I can use a helpful trick of like running a resistor leg or a little bit of metal into these holes to line up the castellation. So that ship is in. But I think I can solder it with the conventional iron, not the hot air. I'm curious, once I have it soldered in, if it'll work. So I might do some screen sharing here after I get this soldered. I should try some fresh solder. Clean it up a little bit. I can kind of clean some of this up. I don't know how good a job I am actually doing at that. I don't think I'm doing a great job. This looks a little gnarly on these pads, so I guess I'm kind of clean them up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna figure out if there's a helping hand clamp wise thing I can do to get this tacked on there properly, but I may just have to nudge it until I get good positioning. Tack part of it down. It also sucks because it was a perfectly flat board before I had to make this little swap. And now there's all kinds of solder in there, and I can't quite get it flat again. Can I just just kind of keep it clamped like this for a second? I could tack a little bit. I think it's pretty well aligned. Let's see. Let's move this guy. Isn't exactly a microscope. It looks pretty well aligned. Hopefully that wasn't nauseating for the viewer. I'll take my glasses off because weirdly I can see closer with them off. But yeah, this is kind of like a weird, unholy surface mounting technique. My iron is too big, I think. That's it. And now if I screw up here, I'm going to have to do the hot air thing all over again. I prefer not to. I'm using too much solder. Yeah, clothespin might have helped. That's too much solder. I'm gonna have to be sure this doesn't bridge. The other thing I realized is this board has all the pins of this controller broken out. I might be able to test it. I'm trying to be careful that I actually am forming these bridges from the board onto the castellations. You kind of have to like build your own little ski slope of a solder joint here. I don't think I bridged any of those. But I mean, that's the other thing is I guess I could have accidentally bridged some pins of the previous system. That's not a very good one. But yeah, I think part of how this works is the solder. There's a tiny vias, tiny holes on the board. I think the solder fills the hole, goes down to the pad, and basically forms a virtual, well, not virtual, but a makeshift leg. There we go, that's not really awful. Alright. Need a meter. I'll check continuity on this thing, because I think a lot of these pins are broken out here. Some of them are elsewhere. Where's my meter? Here's my meter. Can't really see the meter, I guess, on the close-in view. Where did I put? Oh, up here. I want to work out. Is the sharp ones or these are sharp ones? These are better. I want to make sure bearing shorts, everything I think is connected is connected. And I guess also make a lot of noise as I unpackage things. With Velcro. Wondering if you'll be able to hear the beepy beeps of the continuity checker over my lapel mic. I'm not even sure if you can hear me. Hopefully you can, because I can watch this later and see how my audio levels are doing. Continuity. That's not continuity, is it? No, the leads aren't plugged in the whole way. Doot doot. Yeah, you can kind of hear that. Alright, so. I guess I just want to make sure none of these are like bridged. And then, I don't know, I'll do kind of a primitive check on what pins are broken out. Is that meant to be bridged? Some of these might actually meant to be bridged. Need to see the schematics. Also, some of these things are connected together on the board itself. Now, the thing I was trying to do yesterday was to at least tell... I do not know how to move things within this camera. That way. Yeah. Get my thumb out of the way. I don't know. Might touch these pads on the back. Okay, that's upside down, isn't it? That's weird. But yeah, at least all the holes on that side are filled. I figure out exactly how to present this in the camera. Doesn't look like I scorched anything too badly on there. Well, I guess a thing I could do is try hooking this up with my serial FTDI, whatever programmer widget, and see if I can program this thing. If I can, then that means I soldered it right. May also, I've been running this stream for about 38 minutes. I may take a break on the hour to give me some lunch. Alright. Yeah, the downside of having done this transplant is the widget that came with originally was pre-programmed with the appropriate serial thing. Oh, this is not. So I'll need to program it myself. And I think I need to bridge a solder point on this FTDI thing. Focus, focus, focus. I want to pass VCC in. I think I want that to be 5 volts. I'm also trying to figure out where the traces are going on this thing. It's ground. VCC is 2 pins down from the ground. Does it do anything with the power? Yes, it runs it through. Okay. This has a voltage regulator on it, so I don't think I'm going to kill the SP by using this thing on the board. Could be wrong. Oh, but I also want to I want to bridge this 5-volt pad real quick. So maybe I can just I just want to hold it up. There we go. Cool. Come on, focus. Yeah, so I just want to take a little solder. Let's see if I can intentionally bridge this. There we go. And the reason I do that is because this board can supply power. And you're supposed to be able to program this board outside of the RC2014. But it's got a voltage regulator and all that fun stuff. So if if I unhook this, COM port 5 goes away. Yeah, COM port 5. The other COM port is my CNC machine. This is COM port 5. I believe the baud starts off at 5200. So, any sign of life? Yeah. Maybe what I really need is to stop messing around with that. Yeah, I thought I had Arduino installed on here. Got a folder called Arduino. No, it's document. Okay, well, crud. Alright. Because, okay, rewind here. This is the board that I'm playing with. What I'm looking for are the docks. That's a thingy. I don't need to clean up some tabs real quick. Yada 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 yada. Documentation. This is the thing I want to install. Wi-Fi module reprogramming. Yada 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 yada. Okay. I'm gonna need that in a second. But first, let's reuse this tape. I thought I had Arduino installed on here already. You have to watch me install software. No, I'm gonna declare it. Bugger off. I don't need to sign in. I need your software. Downloads Arduino IDE, yada yada yada. And what's the difference between these? Thank you very much. No, thank you. Please install that. What are we looking at? Why are you in front? Come here. Fine, whatever. Install. Because I know that the Arduino IDE has a serial monitor, and it's what the creator of this board suggests I do anyways. I really should have done this first off yesterday when I first got this board together, but for some reason I didn't. Well, because I thought that the chip was already programmed, so I didn't need to try opening it up in Arduino, but, you know. But it is comforting that it's given this kind of intelligent-looking blink to its LED and not getting hot with applied power. I don't remember what firmware is on this thing already. We'll see. It's taking a long time to install Arduino. There you go. Okay, run Arduino IDE. It also said I needed to install I had to install the ESP8266 board support. I'm going to do that next. What is happening on this computer? That is taking a long time to load up. Doesn't seem like the stream is stuttering, so I think my computer is operating reasonably well. Yeah, do the thing. It is maybe sometimes asking a lot of this computer to run all the browser views that I use as overlays and whatnot. 90% CPU usage, oh well, whatever. Okay. Gotta ask me all the permissions to do all the things, I guess, as it's initially setting up. Tools. Boards manager. What did that page... Never mind. I need to grab this. Go to File, Preferences, Additional Board Manager. So, yeah, it's installing. Okay. Yes, please install the USB drive. Thank you. Preferences, yeah, install that too. I'm glad this can all work while I'm still streaming. Yeah, install that also. It's throwing up all these permission dialogues on the other computer. Oh, there it goes. I wanted to do this. Oop. Yes. I'm looking for SP8266, yes. I may want to see that there's them in there. Program with Arduino IDE, ESP Flash tool, or ESP tool. Oh, I guess I need those too. I don't know. Or I could use those instead, I guess. Oh yeah, this is the ESP Flash tool from the official people. Yeah. Flash download tools. Do ESP tool, ExpressIf SoC, serial bootloader utility. I know it's Python based. I don't know. Well, so what I want to do, the firmware is ESP link from G Labs, which is here, which hasn't been released for a very long time, but that's okay. I guess that just means it's stable. After flashing, nothing happens. Tree, okay. Yeah, let's not go with the alpha release from 2017. Alright, I want this. Thank you. File not downloaded, potential security risk. Bite me. Get the file. Alright, flashing and upgrade instructions. Oh, I know I wanted to do the Arduino thing first of all. I wanted to see... ESP32, give me the ESP. I want to at least see some signs of life from this board before I just kind of go back to installing. Yeah, thanks for the welcome back, Smurfdy. We'll see if this is a prolonged revisitation of streaming. I've got a bunch of projects and I want to start sharing them again, but we'll see how frequent I end up doing this. I feel like this song's been going for an awful long time. Alright, you're done installing that board. No, it's still going. I guess I could just use serial monitor for now. I gotta select the board. Okay, getting ahead of myself. So yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm installing the, I'm trying to get a working Arduino installation. So I got all the tools for the ESP board that I just soldered onto this thing. And I got a serial widget connected to it. And I want to connect to it. And I want to see some signs of life. And then I want to flash some firmware to it. And hopefully discover that I have not cooked the devil out of this ESP board. And then ultimately, that thing goes into a kit computer to be its Wi-Fi modem. And hopefully it works. It's taking an awful long time. It's doing something. Because I think you can still see it on the camera. Like when I reset it, it's blinking in a way that tells me that something purposeful is going on when I hit reset. I don't think it's totally dead. It doesn't seem to be saying anything to... oh, I know a different thing I need to do. This is a thing I need to do. This thing has jumpers. And the reason I'm not seeing anything on the serial interface is so there's like two modes for this thing. There's running it and there's programming it. And this series of jumpers, I think, connect the receive and transmit pins, and it presses a pin on the ESP. And I just realized I do not have these jumpers in the right spot. So you switch these jumpers over, and it reconfigures the circuit so that you can talk the ESP8266. So this might be why I'm not seeing any signs of life. Arduino is still going. There's my, let's try putty again. At some point, I'm hoping that Arduino thing will be full. We want putty so that we can, I think it's COM5. Let me look at this again. Device manager, yeah, COM5. COM5. Go back to COM ports, which I haven't done a lot with since the old Hayes modems days. I just want to save this. I don't have to keep typing all these settings. Alright, there's putty. Oh, I don't have the thing plugged in. Alright, well that's something. Probably have the wrong baud rate, huh? It's not getting extremely warm, so I've got hopes that the chip isn't dead. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing because it's on the other monitor. 9600 baud, maybe? No, that's just a bunch of garbage. I don't know what baud this thing is like set to by default. Like, it's spewing out something. What's the default baud rate? 9600, so it should be 9600, eh? But I'm not getting anything useful. Like, it's definitely spewing something when I hit reset. It's not as low as, like, 400 or something, is it? Well, that gives me absolutely nothing. Alright. Why does it keep throwing the settings window on the wrong screen? Is it 115,200? I'm thinking of 115,200. But it says the default is 9600, so... It's saying something. Is Arduino ready yet? Okay, Arduino is ready. Let's say an ESP8266. It's an ESP bowl generic. I don't know. I think it's this. Serial monitor. Board. Yeah, that's what my board is. COM5. Unknown board. Well, it got something, huh? Maybe. Can you give me a serial monitor? Connecting to ESP on COM5. Serial port busy. Oh, because I'm still in. Buddy. Yeah, go away. Let me reconnect that. Okay, it thinks it's connected. Not doing crap. Oh, it's getting something. I don't know what that is. At least here I can select from a few different bonds. I'm starting to wonder if maybe... What is it trying to say? It's trying to say something. I could have the wrong idea that this is a bot problem. It's sending pretty consistent garbage. I actually think it's definitely a message. It doesn't make no sense. It can't be faster than that, can it? That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, because I'm like, what is the normal setting for? Because it's so the default for an ESP82 is supposed to be 9600. Well, I'm wondering also maybe I need to hold down the reset button to get something sensible. No. Huh. Because to program this thing, the instructions were... The one thing I don't think I need to do... Let's see, jumpers. Primarily, you are one of the serial link, the 3 programs should be set to limit. To reprogram the ESP... The 3 run program jumpers should be moved to the right, which I did. Redirect RX216 pulls GPIO low. So that should be it. I wonder if it's just garbage that I don't recognize, but that. Flood speed, crystal. Well, he had mentioned some settings here. Wi-Fi reprogramming. You might want to set the CPU freak to 160. That doesn't tell me what I'm looking for. Upload speed, flash size. And it's 4 megs. Right, then you can set it down. You make 5 today. Bills. I don't know if this does anything, I'm just remembering things. For me, that's what he said. GPO 4.5 connected to LEDs. Put in the programming mode, remove it 3 jumpers. Yeah, connect to 5-volt FTDI thingy, yeah. I don't, okay, yeah, some FTDI devices use 3v3. I don't have to worry about that. This is a 5-volt power, 5-volt logic. I don't need to do all this. Flashing instructions. Downloaded the release. That's annoying. Okay, so I have to flash a bunch of things. So this is the ESP link firmware I just downloaded. I have a music stuff. Okay. Oh, stop grouping. This main show. I forget how to do this. There's a way to tell it not to group by anything. There we go. Don't group by anything. I'm gonna find none. I just want to find the folder I just opened or just created. What the heck? Extract all. Extract it there. Thought I already did that. Oh, stop doing that. Okay. So I need to flash these to SP. My working guess right now is that the gibberish is not human readable and it's meant to be the flasher. It's been a while since I flashed things. And I flash using tools, firmware updater, yada yada yada. That's got I thought there was like a generic flasher here, because I don't remember how to use it. Maybe I just need ESP tool. I'm going to use ESP tool in ESP32 development. Well, can I just run this from Windows Linux subsystem? Or subsystem from what? Do I need to run it from there? Yada yada yada. Rail drivers. I just want to run the ESP tool. No? Yeah, this isn't what I'm looking for either. I'm kind of stumbling around. Oh wait, no. I just saw a mention of the ESP tool. Okay, so I gotta use one of the PTY S something or else. Okay. Open a terminal. Make sure we're in Ubuntu shell. What I'm doing here is I'm interested in grabbing this tool. See if I can talk to ESP with it. I guess there's releases of this, yeah. I don't really need to check out the repo. I guess I could just do this in a PowerShell. I don't have to worry about PTY devices and all that. No, I didn't want to pin that to quick access. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Yes, please extract that. I wish we'd put it on the right mode. Alright. I'm probably going to be frustrated by all this and find that it is not in fact doing anything good. SP tool, win 64. Let's just move that to download. I want to pin to quick access, let's move to downloads. The reason I did that, so download. No, I don't want to go to the calibration cat. What do we get for that? Nope, that's not in fact a command. Okay. Oh, great. Can you talk to it? I think B5? On 11521? It says I can do like Flash ID. Get a thing. Cannot open port 5. Well, because you are connected. Not found. Well, I don't suppose you want like COM5. Nope. I can't type. I could also Google this, I guess. Well, so it can get to the serial device. And it does look like it's trying to do a thing, because the red light is flashing. But nobody's home. I wonder... Okay, so that's interesting. I mean, I guess this is some... I'm just kind of trying to troubleshoot this a little bit. I reset it. Yeah, well that's not working now either. Well, when it was sitting here, I noticed that the green LED was bumping a little bit. I'm wondering if there's like mechanically a bad connection. It's not doing it now since I picked it up to show it at the camera. No serial data received. Okay, there we go. That's only happening sometimes. Yeah, I wonder if there's something obviously wrong with my solder joints. Dumb. These jumpers all look fine. That header looks fine. I know I'm just resorting to like, is it actually making a physical connection to the serial device? Big power, but I'm noticing like the maybe it's not correct serial logic? It doesn't seem right. So this is a thing I can do. There's like, I wish these were like proper jumpers. Probably shouldn't do this while I'm, well, I've got it plugged in on USB. Yeah, so I just kind of want to give it a little solder in the signal logic. There we go. This is a weird board. I wish it had switches. It's got little solder pads to pick 5-volt power or 3-volt signal logic level. I don't think I fried it. So, I don't think that was it. Because I think, from what I understand, this gives it 3 volts power, and then one of these handles, I think it's R2, handles dropping 5 volt from this down to 3 volt. Yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, that worked. That worked. Oh, no, that was it. Because detecting chip type. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, what's the logic level? Derp. Alright. So I'm just doing this over and over again because I get to see all the lights blink purposefully. Okay. Alright. So, the entire point of doing this was to flash the firmware. Finally. So I got the tool stack installed, I got it talking to the chip. Which also tells me that the soldering I did maybe doesn't suck entirely. Okay, so it's telling me I want to... What's this thing? ESP... No. This isn't Linux. No, don't open that. Alright, so I want to be an ESP link. And then... ESP... Can I refer to crap in Windows like this? Yeah, there we go. No, don't do that. ESP tool. ESP tool. Win64 ESP tool. That's conf5. 152. I just changed directories. I just want to make sure I can get back to the executable from here. Okay, yeah, so that's still working. Now, there's a command here, flash, right? Yeah, right, flash. Why don't I... Ugh. Not used to using, like, PowerShell on Windows. Okay. Why don't I... read flash. Let me look this up real quick. There's something on here now. And it could be useful later. So... back up firmware. How to back up and restore official firmware. Yeah, back up and restore on ESP82. Hopefully this is the same. Yeah. Okay. I think this is what I want, right? I want read flash. I want those memory locations. I guess the thing I don't know is what memory specifically for that. What is the ESP8266? Got 4 megs. Flash. That's it. Okay. So that's backing up. And happy blinking lights are going. Yeah, okay. Did I eat lunch? I haven't eaten lunch yet. I was gonna quit and then things started working, so I'm probably gonna do this for like another half hour or something till I eat.
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
Yeah, I said I was gonna eat lunch like an hour ago.
Like to do first?
But it's encouraging that I managed to unsolder this kind of transplant thing and I didn't like fuck the crap out of it. So that's very exciting. It's very slow over serial. I mean, I guess 115K is almost, well, it's twice as fast as the 57K modems we used to use back in the day, but like downloading a program from a BBS. Okay, so that's backing up. What I wanted to figure out. Okay, so actually I should pin that, keep that around. 56K V90 for life, yeah. No, that's not my tab I need. That's not a tab I need. I got a lot of tabs open. This is when I should keep that. I need that later. I haven't memorized resistor values at all ever. I have so many tabs open and so many of them are duplicates. Because I'm like flailing around looking for things. Okay, at least now I think my tab list has stopped scrolling. Okay. And this is a board I was hoping to build at some point today. This is the computer I'm building. This is the board I'm troubleshooting. This is all the boards. That's the programming instructions. That's that. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so yeah, these need to be flashed to specific memory location in the flash. It's too bad these aren't all in one big blob. Where's my... That's the workbench. Oh, I'm using the wrong button. Okay, yeah, 400,000. I guess that makes sense. And then I've got these files, I believe. I guess I see what the point is here. So the actual, like, after the initial flashing, if you want to update the firmware, where use over the air, update serially. Okay, so this is basically like reformatting the entire microcontroller's flash. Making sure it's got the right bootloader, making sure various bits are what they're supposed to be. Alright, halfway done downloading that. I'm really hoping when I get this flashed and I stick it back in the RC2014, I don't fry it again. I have more donors, but I need to figure out why it fried in the first place. Neat thing though is this is the computer. I've got some things done already. I've got, can I present this to the camera? Yeah, like these are the boards I built so far. I built, this is basically the hard drive, compact flash. This is a RAM-ROM combo board. This is a serial interface. This is the CPU itself, and then this is a clock board. And then hopefully Wi-Fi board goes there. Wherein I can... maybe that works better, I don't know. At some point I'm going to have to print a case for this too, but this is a neat little kit computer. It runs CPM, which is an old operating system for which there's plenty of software. So it's kind of a retro design, but a new computer. And I soldered that all up myself. I didn't design it, but I soldered it. Yeah, it's slow, but I gotta say I'm encouraged that the board as soldered is doing the needful things. But yeah, so what this board should do when it's got the appropriate firmware on it is this connects to the serial interface internally on the backboard there. Connects to the serial interface in the computer and uses this as a Wi-Fi modem so that then I can telnet into the command line of this computer from my local network. So then I don't have to have a serial cable, I can put that on the shelf, turn it on, and connect to it through Wi-Fi. And then have all my neo-retro programming fun. And there's also other boards I want to build. There's I got more boards here. Bino boards. There's one that's got some blinking lights, and it's got some buttons that hopefully I can do Arduino kind of things from BASIC and whatnot. It's got an implementation of BASIC on it, so you can do peeks and pokes like an old 80s computer and affect some of the hardware and whatnot. Alright. Looks like we managed to get a backup. It looks like it's about 4 megs, so that sounds right. Okay. Why is there a user 1 and a user 2? Okay, well, let's go back to the instructions and see what they say. What do you say about user 2? What is a user 2 been? The bug. Boot into user 1 once. If it's... Yeah, I'll get stuck trying to boot into user 2. Updating over the air. Well. Okay, so this is the command line, it looks like, that I want. Well, maybe not. Four megabyte module. Bring our cell up. It isn't just like an easy flashing GUI, which is what I wish I had. We want... We got the thing, we got ESP link, we want ESP tool, we want write flash. I think our file system is 4 meg. I don't remember what that FF flag is for. Oh, it looks like it's a frequency of something or other. Boot. And then we want 0x1000 user 1 bin. And 0x7c000 ESP init data bin 0x7e000 blank bin. No. FS 1 megabyte. Oh, 4 megahertz. Argument flash size invalid choice. choose from. Or I guess cap sensitive? Okay. All right. We're writing to the board. Okay. The reset and did something. Now what I'm curious about, what I think this firmware is supposed to do says it's still in programming mode. I wish I could tell what it's trying to do. It wrote something. Now there are different purposeful Alright. There's different blinks. I don't know if it's doing the same thing. Run code in Flash, chip ID remake, Flash status. Yes, now I want to see what it does when it boots up. I know one of the things that these jumpers do is they, two of them connect the transmit and receive pin to here, and then one of them holds down a programming pin. I'm trying to tell this by reading the traces back here what's what. I could look at the schematic, I guess. What I want to do is have it boot up into the firmware and just flash and stop using programming mode. Which is what one of those jumpers does. No. I think this is what I'm looking for. Maybe not. There's a couple jumpers in here. Oh, I think it's the top two. Actually, now that I'm looking at the top of this board, you can kind of see from the shiny covered up things here. The top two jumpers have lines going to the FTDI. The bottom one does not. So I'm wondering, if I move this jumper over, maybe I can open the serial monitor. I just want to see if it says something legible when I plug it in. It's no longer in program mode. Yeah, maybe not. Doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. Can you get this to disconnect without having to... Yeah. Well, it should no longer be in programming mode. So this shouldn't work, right? Yeah, so that's not working when I have that, it's talking to it, it's doing something. Okay. For all I know, the firmware could be working fine. But I don't see blinking lights telling me. Interesting. I've been streaming for a little over an hour and a half. A little bit longer, and I will actually take it. I've made progress. This was not working at all earlier. Maybe just back down to... This is very weird. It's no longer music, it's actually just playing the game. Once I flash new firmware, I wonder if it's back down to like 9600 baud. No. Maybe I also bricked it by not flashing the firmware properly. Who knows? Hope against hope. It's supposed to start its own little Wi-Fi point, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know what it's doing. I was expecting some kind of startup or some kind of message over stereo. Go back to what just worked for me. It doesn't work anymore. Okay, that works. So if I reset, it's definitely doing something now. But it's not doing what I thought. What I hoped it would do. So Flash ID still. I just don't know if that's exactly the right flash command. What is it supposed to do after I flashed it? Let's just set the flash mode to it, or it won't boot. Well, I don't know what that means. FMDIO? I don't actually know what that means. Flash mode. Oh, I said FM and FM. I confess I really don't know what most of that means. So I'm just kind of following this advice here. But I followed pretty much the other landline arcs. Hard resetting. Okay. Like, I guess what I'm looking for is, now that I flash this firmware, can I... This seems tedious. There's got to be a better way to connect and reconnect, buddy. Can I see it spit out anything? Like, as it boots up. Oh, see you later, Smurfy. Thanks for coming by. Hope it was at least somewhat interesting. Alright. Yeah, I'm just looking for like some hello world message or something to come out of it. And I see the light flash, but I don't see it doing anything. But it does not seem to, like, work. But I don't know what to expect when I boot it up. I expect it to, like, spew something into serial monitor. Whether it's trash because it's the wrong bit rate or whatever. But I definitely don't see the serial interface lighting up. If I put it back in, like, programming mode, it's definitely doing something. And I can still talk to the thing. What else can this tool tell me? I don't know what happens if I tell it to just run. Can you tell me image info? No? Oh, I see. That's not coming from that. Oops. Yeah. I guess one other thing I'm wondering is when I do Flash ID, it says connecting, gonna reset, connecting chip type. Oh, it uploads, it's saying it uploads a stub. I wonder if that's overwriting my firmware that I tried to flash. So when I do Flash ID, it's clobbering what I just tried to flash. Yeah. Well, I may need to reflash that. Right flash. Flash size. Actually 32, right? No. This is also a slightly different ESP tool than what they're using here. This is annoying. The addresses are different. ESP tools. This turns into the following 12 module. File size 32 FF80M. Yeah, just trying to figure out. These are the proper parameters. So I downloaded ESP. Maybe some docs here would help. Flasher stuff. Loader, gonna be updated. So it does upload some code. Write flash. ULIO. I guess the thing I'm not sure about is all these addresses it's letting me use for the upload. Flashing firmware. Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to be sure I got the right instructions here. Wow. I'll use the ESP tool, I got the right port, I got the right baud rate, I think. Right flash. It is interesting, because this is 32M, but this only takes megabyte. Yep, megabyte? I don't know. Really have no idea what I'm doing. But it says boot 1.5 is 1.6, goes at 00000. User at 1000, user 1 bit at 1000. 7C, 7C, 7E, blank bit. Note the different address for init data for So this is not an ESP on it. I mean, it seems to think it's writing something and purposeful lights are blinking. And I already did this. It's weird that the writing is so much faster than the reading. Is this using compression maybe? Eh? Alright. Well, something happened. Oh, wait. Okay, that's new. My Android camera went down. What's the matter with you? Anyway. There's a blinking blue light. That's new. Maybe it's doing something. Huh. Well, it sure is blinking. But I don't see any Wi-Fi networks coming up. Which is what it should be doing, I guess. There should be Huh. Well, it sure is blinking. My Android camera has abandoned me. Oh, I wonder if my battery ran out. Derp. I've been showing the desktop for so long I haven't been checking on this camera. Yeah, sure enough, battery's dead. Alright, well, see if we can revive this camera. I mean, a blinking LED makes me think I didn't destroy it. So I guess the thing I'm not getting here. Why is it blinking? Yeah. And I'm looking for like some serial activity. And that's it. Oh, wait, no, there's some serial activity. What does it mean? It's spewing something. Perhaps it's 9600 baht. Well, that's it. That's fascinating. It's doing something. It was easier to change baud on Arduino. I guess the port has to be open for it to be received, to be blinking the lights. I don't know. What I'm trying to do now is to see if this firmware is doing anything that remotely resembles well, Wi-Fi mode. And now I'm wondering, like, what is this gobbledygook? Is it just that baud rate? Should this mean anything? It's trying to sense something. I'm just kind of flipping through baud rates in the hopes that something it's sending means something. Whether it's an error message or something. Oh, wait. 74,880 baud? What the heck? That's not a regular baud rate. Well, at least this is English. So this is a, well, not English, but at least this is ASCII. So this is at least an error message telling me something over and over again. It's telling me I think it crashed. I think. Telling me no GPIO select, jump to run user at 0. And it's just 32 megabit, and it's just crashing. But why is it at 74,880 baud? Okay, well at least I got that far. So it seems like whatever I uploaded to the thing isn't what we want. And it has no idea what date it is. At least now I'm getting ASCII out of the stupid thing. So why didn't the flash work? Can I get this thing to disconnect? Tools, auto format, firmware updater, yada yada yada. I just wanted to disconnect from the board. Never mind. I'll come back. Is there a shortcut for this? I want to free up the COM port. And I can't spell. Whatever. I really feel like I'm kind of banging on this thing with a rock. Obviously, whatever I did to flash was not the needful. I did it through Windows terminal. I don't suppose doing it through a Linux terminal is any better. No. But yeah, what this firmware is supposed to do is turn this thing into kind of a serial Wi-Fi modem and give it a nice little web interface, I think, because you can go to it on a browser. A lot of stuff to pack into that little chip, assuming if it all works. On Linux, use the ESP tool. So I downloaded like a ESP tool executable. There's apparently a Python version. Thought it was the same thing. Might be wrong. What are the parameters I used? Right flash freak 80M. Flash size. R2M. Hey, I've got all this wrong. Let's see. Is that correct? FE000. Like, if I got these addresses wrong, it's quite possible I am flashing the firmware and then overwriting it with this other garbage. I suppose that's it. I also wondered that it seemed like the flash was way too fast. It's like maybe I wasn't fully flashing everything? Doesn't seem right. Well. Yeah, if I started my Android phone again, my camera 2 is frozen. Well, that's different. I guess I can, what was that baud rate? I should have written that down. So in the Arduino interface, I can pick it from a drop down. In PuTTY, I have to type in the number. No, it's not what I wanted. Super exciting. Watching it 74480 baud. I'm gonna write that down. I don't have a pen on me. Yeah, see you later, Skipper J. Thanks for coming by. I'll have to try this again sometime, and I better be more exciting. It's doing something. 74880 baud. Bizarre. Yeah, no, it's not doing it. No, it's not doing spot. It was blinking rapidly before, now it's not doing squat. Well, that's interesting. Now it seems to blink a little more interestingly. I thought that all these jumpers were doing well, that's a bunch of interesting input. Maybe I got the wrong idea of what jumper does what. Yeah, it looks like it changes baud rate partway through boot up. That's bizarre. Okay. Oh! But that's cool, because that looks like the firmware is expected. Alright, look at that. Flash config restore failed. Okay. We might be in business. Freaking annoying, but we might be in business. Okay. I should probably be taking notes on this crap. So the good news is I can see a new Wi-Fi point on my phone. See, I thought I needed to set one of the jumpers over, but I guess not. All right. Let's see if I can get my Android camera working again real quick. But that's good news because that looks like output that tells me I managed to install the firmware that I was trying to install. Oh boy. I love Am I back? I think I'm back. Cool. I was just trying to restart the Android camera, which the battery died on. So, what I'm trying to show is that there's an ESP Wi-Fi access point. Means this thing. And it sees that I joined. Okay. We're coming close to cooking with gas. I flash it. And once it's flashed, how do I configure it? There's an IP address I go to. I forget what it is. There's the instructions. Wi-Fi config. 192.168. Okay. One 192.168.4.1. Oh, sweet. So that is a Wi-Fi network hosted by ESP32. I get into that, and I can tell it how to connect to my Wi-Fi. Yeah, this is really exciting, as you can see what I'm doing. I guess I could get to it on my, my phone. It's also very interesting because I think it's still spewing. Yeah, there it goes. It's logging. Sweet. So it's logging HTTP traffic over serial, which is cool. I guess I'm trying to show you what I'm doing here. I don't want to screw with my laptop. Wi-Fi association. Connect to a Wi-Fi network. This is STA AP. Okay. So it's scanning for Wi-Fi. Ah, sweet. Okay. So it just found Wi-Fi networks around. So I'm going to tell it to go ahead and use my house network. I'm going to give it my password, which I'm not going to tell you. And I just told it to connect. Sweet. Looks like it got itself an IP on my network. Awesome. So, what happens when I go to it? Awesome. So far, so good. Means the firmware is working. Nice, nice, nice. So, I still got a serial connection. It's on Wi-Fi. I can go to its web port, or it's a web thingy. Awesome. Now, I want to verify what pins is this? Jumpers. Okay. Wi-Fi module. 2 LEDs are connected to EPO 4 and 5. What is that? 4 and 5. Oh, we got more blinking lights. We got more blinking lights. Sweet. I'm curious. Does my other LED work? Oh, yep, both LEDs work. Sweet. I don't know if you can see that, but the LEDs on the board are blinking and a lighting up and all that fun stuff. Okay. No. 4 and 5. Yeah, okay. Well, now I want to know, as pertains to the RC2014 usage. Okay, so I reset it, it's still giving me all this fun stuff. Right. I guess I'm trying to figure out. This is all correct. I don't want it to broadcast this access point anymore. I guess I don't really care at this point. Yeah, so now I'm just trying to figure out what is it doing? So what if I... This is what? This is 137. So I guess I can telnet. Oh! Look at that crap. Okay. So I can telnet into it. So I guess is the point, right? Oh, okay. Guess that means it's working. Because I'm like typing crap over there. Crap. And crap shows up here, so I can tell that in. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing now, I think. Okay. Yeah, so I telnet it in. Oh, you're not seeing any of this. This is what I'm trying to show. So on the left window, I'm telnetted into the device. And on the right is the actual serial output from the thing. All right? I guess what I'm looking for is, yeah, we're on Wi-Fi. Okay, awesome. I guess the moment of truth bet will be to plug this into the RC2014 and see if it's doing anything, right? Because it seems to be working on that. Yeah, okay, well, I guess moment of truth time.
What we're gonna do right here is go back.
What we're gonna do right here is go back.
Go back.
Ah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the computer. This is the computer. Back. I want to install the card, boot up my RC2014, and see if when I telnet into the card and I reset the computer, I see the needful. The needful being the boot up sequence. So we apply power. Yeah, so the way we install the card, and let's see, can I get this centered on the camera? Totally unintuitive to me which way I need to turn this phone to make sure you can see crap. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to install the card in the back plane here. I think I got all the jumpers set right. What happens when I turn it on? Oh! That is not what it did before. This is promising. Whatever I did before fried the previous 8266. This seems to be a non-fried device, which is nice. All right, let's go back to the desktop. Let's, first of all, let's see. Are we still have a, oh yeah, okay. We still have a running web server on the network. Now let's telnet to this thing. Let's reset the computer. Nothing. I am seeing some compact flash activity. Let me turn it back off. Connect to... So the other thing I got here is the serial port here. And I'm wondering what I'll get. Pretty sure that's the correct baud. Okay, so RC. Oh no, what did I just do there? That is not what I wanted to do at all. Let's change a few settings here. Let's change this to a font you might be able to read on the street. When I reset the computer, I'm getting the boot up sequence, but I'm getting it over the serial. I want that boot up sequence to come to my telnet client. I'm not seeing it. I'm wondering if I have the wrong serial port selected. Let's turn her all off again. Now what I'm going to do is there's these jumpers, and this is how I thought I wrecked it before, but these jumpers supposedly select which port the serial's going over. Not working though. I can still connect. It's not doing what I expected. I mean, it is promising that it doesn't seem to be burning up. The firmware seems to do the thing, which is a telnet connection connects to the serial. The baud is correct. I wonder if there's additional configuration I need to do this. So it looks like it connects to Wi-Fi. Green light does what the green light does. I'm getting activity here. UART pins are normal. Slip status disabled, yada yada, I don't think any of that. Wi-Fi. I think this is all working. I don't think this is what I want at all. Services, never mind. Rest EQ. No, I'm not doing that. Debug log. Yes. It knows when I tell that in. Okay, well, it can definitely see some serial activities happening because it's hard to... Yeah, probably gonna need another LED there. It's hard to see here, but when I hit enter, you can see the red LED blinks, indicating serial activity. So the card is trying to do a thing. I wonder if some of my serial soldering is crap. Yeah, so resetting the computer does not reset the Wi-Fi board, so that's good. So this is the direct serial connection. What I want is to see this in the Wi-Fi connection. Let me consult the site some more. So, but anyways, maybe I should quit and get lunch soon. The good news is, it appears I successfully transplanted A266 from a working board to this board. This dead one, burned, is no longer a problem. The firmware seems to be flashed and working. It has the right baud rate. Jumpers back to run position. The jumpers are in the run position. They're on the left. Gotta be some more docs here. I don't need to see the schematic. According to this picture, I got the jumpers in the right spots. Wondering if the firmware has the wrong pin set or something. It is definitely encouraging. It seems like the hardware is working. I wonder if it's just a matter of jumper configuration or something. My card looks very much like what it does in the picture. We got the jumpers in the right spots. I was a little dubious about this this little jumper there. I think I got all the right resistors. Right? But it is encouraging that, like, we've made progress from where I was last night. I'm wondering if it's a software issue at this point. For regular use, TX and RX pins are connected to GPIO pins are all brought out. Wonder if I have the serial connected. I want to monitor it. Definitely can connect to Wi-Fi. That's encouraging. An IP address 137. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Nothing is coming to them. So what other configuration do I need? I mean, I think I got the actual pins assigned. So if I take it out of the RC2014, 2014, I connect the modem back up to here. All right. What is its deal? That's just giving me crap. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, see, that's working. So this is the part that I feel like is working. I can connect to, if I change the jumpers, that connects transmit and receive over to the FTDI pins. I can tell that into the firmware. I can do that. And it does the needful. So I think I have the right pins here assigned. Right. Yeah, I don't understand it. But it's definitely on Wi-Fi. It seems to be working. Oh, that's no longer on Wi-Fi. There it goes. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can type here. It shows up over there. I can type here. It shows up over there. Hello from remote. Yeah. So I can transmit both directions. So this is transmitting from this to the telnet connection. This is transmitting from the telnet connection to this. So as far as I can tell, the Wi-Fi terminal thing is working. The pins are correct. That's all correct. What I'm not getting is why, when I set the jumpers, so the jumpers are set right now. These jumpers, from what I understand, redirect the transmit and receive to this. When I set the jumpers back over, the RC2014 should be getting receive and transmit down here. Oh no, don't lose the jumper. And then this jumper here selects which serial port on the RC2014. It's the telnet connection. It's installed back in the computer. We light it up. Nothing's burning. Back to my desktop. Tell that. Where at? Okay. Got nothing. No serial activity at all. I confess I don't know how internally the serial gets redirected to the Wi-Fi device. So, this might be a good place to break. I don't know. I think I fixed the Wi-Fi card. Been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Fix the Wi-Fi card, so that part's cool. Primarily, it is expected you'll connect both the arcs of the UART1 of your RC2014. These should be then in the lower position. I guess another question is if I have soldered those correctly. Power's up, it connects to Wi-Fi. It seems like it boots up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. To configure the RC2014. Firmware, jumpers. Good news is I guess I've learned how to flash this thing. Well, yeah, I've got it plugged into the computer correctly. There's one other thing I want to do with this machine is put a different LED in the back plane, because this white LED is bright. Do this real quick. Whew. Yeah, that power LED is bright. So I'm going to take it into the house and play with it. Which side is positive on an LED? The long leg is positive, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, and just real quick, since I might be calling this a close quick, this white LED that I stuck in there is just like flashlight bright. It's not great for a power indicator. So I think maybe I'll desolder it real quick. Of course, I got it in there real good. Not being nice to these cards. Maybe I can just clip that out of it. I don't really want to destroy the LED, although I did already trim the legs very short. A nice LED, it's just inappropriate for this. I think I'm just wrecking the LED. Oh well. There we go. It's pretty well wedged in there. I managed to clear that holes there? I don't know. Hopefully I didn't just cook the crap out of that circuit board trace too. Not being gentle with this. Getting kind of hungry and kind of impatient. Yeah, there we go, that's cleared. Now I'm wondering, a good brightness? Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator light. Make sure I'm not like going from bad to worse. Trying to make sure the hole is clear there too. I could probably be doing this without flipping and flopping all the other boards around. Let me solder this enough so I can fit the other LED in. It would help if I had an actual, like, a soldering pump. Whew, it's a little chilly out here. Can I get you into the circuit board? There we go. Maybe I'm not going to get that to sit flush with the board. Yeah, it's a lot better than the like bright white that I had before. There we go, that's flush to the board. Alright, sweet. Well, you can see what I'm doing there, but... Whew. How do you feel about that as a... Alright, good. Better than that white light. Yeah, it was like shining a spot on the ceiling when I'd turn it on. A bit much. Much better. Not just bright red. But we're still not getting the Wi-Fi board doing what we had hoped it would do. But I am wondering if it is a software problem at this point. The board comes alive. SP32 is not burning. Yeah, see, I mean, the computer's booting. But I get jack squat. Yeah. Wait. I can send from Telnet. Weird, okay. That's interesting to know. I could send but not receive from Telnet. Why? That's bizarre. I think there's a jumper somewhere not doing its job. Okay. It's definitely... That part's working. Okay. That works. We need something bizarre like this, do we? No. Fucking weird. Kind of tempting fate by screwing around with these things. Bizarre. I can send, but I can't receive. Totally confused because as far as I can understand, this is configured correctly. Turn on off. The only other thing I got going on here, swap some cards around. I don't think that's it, but okay, so this is the dual serial card. I think the 5-volt jumper is whether or not 5 volts is being conveyed through this header, which I don't really want. I don't think. Unless that means 5-volt logic. No, it can't be right either. I'll look up the serial. Dual serial module. What do the jumpers do? The jumpers... Yeah, the jumpers just connect or disconnect the voltage source coming in from the FTDI, which I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to receive voltage from that. I don't know. Here's our clock. I don't know why I'm switching ports, or I'm switching card bays, or whatever slots, card slots. I don't really need to. But like, how do these two boards interact? Didn't break anything or put something in the wrong port or whatever. Ground is that way, ground is that way. Computer's still booting. So I can fill that in. I can give it input. I'm not getting the back. Oh. Oh well. This is definite progress though. I think if maybe it isn't soldered on the back. Ah well. Alright, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours here. I gotta get me some lunch. It is actually 3 p.m. I'm gonna sign off for now. You might see me again sometime this week. If it happens.